What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with Texoma RC. We've got Red Bolty and Pecker on the rocks today at the OHV Shawnee Creek Scale OHV Park. And I even said it right and haven't been out here in over a month, man. I missed the OHV Park. Oh my gosh, dude. This place is amazing. I had been out here so much and so many times. I had taken it for granted for how cool it was. I love the range. I love the backyard. I love going out to Waterloo. But oh my gosh, dude, this place is rad. We just barely explored a little bit. Like what happens a lot of times when you're driving, follow the leader, we ended up doubling back on some of the same lines that we went on. But that's just how it goes. It's funny how that happens. But just out exploring, my battery didn't work in Pecker, and so it just and I forgot the connector, and anyways, so I had to run a standard battery. It didn't really fit in there properly, just with the modifications I made to the battery place holder and for the body, this new body. And so it's a little top heavy. I flipped over way more than I should have. Really was disappointed, dude. A couple places, just bad driving, and just not seeing where I was missing on the tires or whatever. And anyways, love these freaking cars. I let him.
Oh my
so
God.
What happened? We were out there just playing. I was actually planning to drive Maximus for video, but he was rocking his Red Bolt, and he had the Injora 56s. What are they? The soft crawler tires. And so he was just struggling. Like I had Maximus, and he was just could not keep up with those tires, and and obviously Maximus was wearing the pins, and so anyways when we went to switch, it's like, hey man, you want to run Max's tires? And so but Max has +6 of the Mofo hubs, and so but he also has the 4mm extended axles from Injora, and so he's actually running +4 +6 plus the UPWs, which makes him super. It's like a square almost, dude. Kind of rectangular, not that much. So anyways, he struggled with that a little bit, had fun, but probably did better than he would have with the smaller Injora tires. They do all right. They don't grip as well. Definitely don't side hill very well. And but with the pin tires, with the V5 flubber stuffer slime balls, these tires are amazing, bro. So freaking good. They take your car to just like a whole new level. Obviously, your car has to be set up for the pins, right? Like set up for the super high tires. They're super tall. It's like being on stilts. You also have to learn how to drive it. Like literally, if your rear tire falls in a crack, you can just flip over. I don't know if I got that on film or not, but like literally, it will just rip you over completely backwards. Or like when you're turning, if you turn just wrong, with these, right now I'm running the 8.4 BEC from NSDRC in Pecker. And so, man, that thing is so torquey. Getting your tire in a crack, again, turning it, flip you over in a second, rip you around with these tires. So you really have to be careful. It's like, again, but it's like the difference between, I don't know, amateur and pro. Like that's like the difference. These tires are from anything I've tried, they feel so precise. I don't know, bro. Like it's just amazing. If you have not had the pins, especially again, I didn't really like them as much with just the stock foams. Both sets are running the V5 slime balls. And I just cannot say enough about them. Just amazing tire. But again, you do have to set your car up properly, or it may not be all that much fun because you have to be the proper width, proper balance. these type of things. And then also, again, see, look, just ripped him over. That's the tire falling in that crack. He was starting to get a little frustrated there. But he just kept straddling the rocks. That's part of one of those things about being so wide, is you really have to watch tire placement and basically have to look at everything in split V's. You know, you just kind of have to think of that way. Every time you go up rocks, you just have to find V's and hit the V, you know, so you can not belly out.
Ooh.
Again, traction roll right there. These tires just have so much grip. And again, if your weight balance just isn't perfectly perfect, which his balance seemed to be good. I didn't see it after these tires, but that was one thing I was trying to tell him, that it's, you know, these rims are pretty heavy with the 6 millimeter brass hubs, and then also the brass bead locks, the black bead locks from Mofo. That's what's on the Red Bolt. And so one of the things, when you add heavy wheels, the same amount of weight front and rear, you could take a car that had a proper weight balance, and because you had maybe you were trying to be ultra light, so you could take the chassis that was properly balanced with the battery, and then you put a heavy set of wheels on it, and you're adding the same amount of weight front and back, which will change your ratio front to back. So you know, that's one of the things, again, why I love the Mofo UPWs, the DDPs and the Super DDPs, and even the Island Spacers. You can like really dial in your front to rear just with your wheels. You know, you can use the aluminum to save weight. You can use the brass to pick up weight, you know, and just so many tuning options.
It wasn't quite so loud,
that just I'm sold on it. I love it. You know, I love, you know, Maz's wheels just look gorgeous. There's a lot of great you know, wheels for just as far as what things look like. But as far as like, you know, solid competition wheels, like the Mofo wheels, are really, really hard to beat just because of the tuning options. You don't have to run the extended wheel, the extended axles or anything like that. Not the Injora ones, the actual housing that are wider. But you don't have to run the extenders that we all run, because you just choose your wheel width. Like so, Pecker is running the 3 millimeter brass hubs, and then Maximus runs the 6 millimeter brass hubs. And so that's obviously 3 millimeters difference per side, overall 6. And so it's great for a Gladiator, but then again, you can see that he's running another 8 millimeters over and above that setup. And I think even for a Gladiator, that'd be just too wide. I like the 6 millimeter hub width. It just is like, it seems to be perfect for the Gladiator. I love it. And so, at least for me and for my style of driving, again. So, speaking to that, competitions, you see the cars that I'm building. I'm obviously, this is like not obviously the only way to comp, right? Like there are multiple classes. If you look at 10 scale competitions, you have class 1, which would be scale cars, typically hard bodies. And you have class 2, and also so you have wheel restrictions, wheel size restrictions. They can only stick out so far outside the body, these type of things. And then in class 2, some of that, you know, your wheels can stick out a little bit farther, you know, a little bit more clearance, these type of things. Then you go to class 3 where you're adding dig or rear steer, you know, and so these I guess would be somewhere in the middle between class 2, 3, and unlimited. You know, Pecker is running a brushed motor. I don't remember. I think he's running. Can't remember if he's running brushed or not in the Red Bolt. He may be running the Stinger. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
No, too big a bite. Sorry.
If I could hear the video, I probably could figure it out. But anyways, looking real. No, I think he is running the Injora Pro in that car. See, that was another one of those times. The wheel, I just, you know, if you really pay attention to your wheel placement, they're just amazing. If you don't really pay attention, it can be lights out. So, that's how I did split that perfectly in that V. And what happened is my rear tires pinched in the V, and That's so funny, dude. I was like, oh my gosh. Just terrible. So not the best driving by us here. First time we've been out here in a long time. We're just exploring these lines, not setting them up the very best. I love this little crack pulling up through here. Really impressive to pull up where I did and how I did, or well, how Pecker did. And then you see David Red Bolt in just a minute. He actually goes up from the bottom, which is also very cool. So come on, Pecker. Nice climb, dude. That's so freaking rad. Dude, it's so good. So good. Makes me want to go drive right now. I'm having to sit down and do this for you guys so you guys can see all this and I can get this out and share with you so that I can now, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to freaking play, dude, on the range. Man, I might even film Maximus for you dudes. Get a short video, a little, rib till you flip with new Max, bro. Oh my gosh, sounds like a winner idea to me, dude. So stay tuned for that. Dude, it's coming up shortly, bro. Freaking rip till you flip with new Max on the range. It's going down tonight. It's gonna be rad. Stay tuned, bro. Oh my gosh, wait till you see him. He's not gonna be sporting a new body. He will be wearing the purple F-150 body. And looking clean with that. Not super stoked about the bed at this point, thinking about cutting the rear of the bed off, but you'll have to see what that all looks like. Look at the Pecker go, dude. Look at the little Pecker go. Dude, he's so good. He is so good. I love that body. I'm really hoping these head. I've spent a bunch of time on the body this week as far as the buck goes, and got the dadgummit tires. Did you see that, dude? Oh my gosh, dude! You have to watch out these tires. If just gripping the wall on the side right there, that's what happened. Flips you over. So careful. If you're careful, dude, it's just there's nothing. Again, right there, he's in a crack.
You have to be so careful, dude.
They just have so much leverage. So, I was talking about the body. Got the headlights on. I hope they look cool, dude. They should be the perfect size to put the stock headlights in. So I think that'll be pretty rad. Maybe get like a black one with some lights on it or something, dude. It just look like a little Slam Ninja. I don't know. It'd be freaking rad. So, can't wait to get one. I need to get I have another FureTech in here, dude. I can get this thing running on 3S, dude. That'd be radical. The only thing is you have to slightly heavier battery, and I just like this right here. This battery already, just by having the battery up a little bit, just kind of killed it, dude. Like, oh man, when you have like the ultimate performance and just compromising that a little bit, it just pisses me off. So, anyways, dude, it's just we're going for the ultimate, dude. The ultimate in drivability, the ultimate in performance, and Pecker is doing awesome. As far as the brush motor goes, the Injora Pro. I do need to try some of the Mofo motors and whatever else. Hey, put it in the bottom. What's your guys' favorite brushed motor right now?
It's funny. I'm doing stuff that used to just
make sure you put like which model you're running or whatever, because like the Torque Beasts have different models.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could go around it,
3.0 with the 050 motor.
That's so fun.
Anyways, just like let me know what you got, why you like it, what's the best about it, what maybe sucks about it. How about also any motors that you would say to avoid, just for anybody out there to save somebody a little bit of money, a little bit of frustration, because it does freaking suck, dude, when you spend your money on something that you think's going to make it better. Maybe you saw it somebody else and it's a little bit, or at the same time, maybe there's something you could save a little money and it's even better, like what's out there. Let's talk about it. So just sharing, dude. I think earlier I was talking about comps, and so how are we going to do competitions? Like I've talked about, to me the competition is about being able to make it through the run, whatever it is, to be able to see to see, like right here, that was not where I needed to be. And again, I think that I could do it with the proper battery and with, with the smaller battery that fit down where it's supposed to. I think I probably could do that because it didn't look that savage. It really pissed me off that I didn't make that right there. I felt like it should have made it. So, but so competitions, again, same thing, dude. I've done that so many times. And just I've done that to Craig too and other cars. I guess there's a step right there. I transitioned and I look away right as the car hits that, and I've done it before with Maximus and flipped off of there on film. Just there's a little drop off, and you don't really see it from this side. But anyways, dude, back to it. If I could ever get to it. Anyways, so to me, the competition is about being able to see the rocks and to figure out how to navigate the terrain. I'm all about the most ultimate, most crazy what we can do, which would be not class 1. I'm not really interested in driving class 1 scale cars, and I get that a lot of people are. For me right now, my goal is to push the limits of these cars and just make it acceptable or make it normalize the super performance of these cars and what they can do, and just to change the mindset of the way people think about the 24 scale. So that was why what I set out to do with my channel was this car, with what you were seeing. Before I got into the 24 scale, I wanted to build, class 2, class 3, or class 2 modified cars, 10 scale cars, and go compete. That's what I wanted to do. But, I fell in love with the 24 scale, and I never got there. But I'm trying to get these cars to that level, to just ultimate, just gnarly performance, dependable, crazy stuff, and to impress people and change the way they think about these cars, that they're not just little desk toys, that they can come out and play with the big boys, and they deserve their own competitions, not just on a table. Not that table comps suck or are bad. I'm just saying, these things deserve a competition at the OHV park, man. These things deserve, some, competitions out in the wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like some real cool stuff. And so that's what I plan on setting up and running. I hope to work with whoever out there and to kind of set up rules on these guys, set up classes, at least for what we're doing. I don't know if it'll be kind of like weight classes or whatever. Maybe different wheel sizes, but at the same time, it's like, man, I don't want to go compromising, like just having some sucky wheel just because, like, it's great. So we're just going to sit there and spin, or like all we do is winch the whole time. Oh no, man. We'll see, dude. So that's kind of what these next few weeks are, just quote practice comps are kind of more really about, just kind of working to hash out, the rules, points, reverse, points, these type of things. And then also, what our cars are going to be. Do we run gladiators with shorties? Is it an advantage? Is it too much of a disadvantage? Do we run, less than 400 gram cars by themselves, and then, or whatever, or maybe we less than 420 gram cars, break, less than that, compete, and then over that compete. I don't know, man, because there is something to be said about like Bella, or it'd be fun to build a gladiator size, something that's super heavy, and just it handles so differently, and it's just how you have to approach things is so much different than the ultimate lightweight cars. And so little things like this, like it's just totally different. I want it to be fair, so, and also instead of breaking it into a class, what if you just added or took away points. You know, you just had point deductions for different things to make it a little bit more even. So just little thoughts. I hope that you guys are having a great week. I hope you guys keep it rubber side down, rip till you flip. Dude, hang out with the homies, dude. Thanks for hanging Texoma style, dude. Keep your eye on the pecker and the red bolt. We got more coming, dude. Hey, stay tuned for that rip till you flip with Maximus. He is epic, dude. Oh my gosh. Peace. Thanks for watching, man.